Hi everybody, Jordy here with DisneyExaminer.com, and I am coming to you live from the jungle? Yeah, pretty much is the jungle, guys. Nah, I'm just kidding to you. It's not any ordinary jungle, it's actually Pandora. Yes, the world of Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar, which officially opens this Saturday, but we're giving you guys a sneak peek at what's to come from that new land here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World. And I want to go ahead and give you guys a quick walkthrough of what you can expect. So come on, follow along. Here we go. All right, guys, so basically Pandora starts where that bridge we just saw begins and then ends. So this area, it's actually toward the back of the park near Harambe Village. And as you can see, the transition is quite abrupt. You have a sign saying that you're in the Valley of Moara, which is the land of Pandora. And the first thing you'll see is this guy, this living plant, nature at work.
This is the Flasca reclinata. This is the last mature Flasca reclinata in the Valley of Moara. The species was endangered from the damage done by the RDA when they were mining for unobtainium here several generations back. But with the Pandoran Conservation Initiative, we're working to get the plant species levels back to a healthy level here in the valley. We do that by interacting with it energetically. Everything on Pandora is connected. And we found that this plant responds to the energy of our body. Give it a tap.
Listen to that.
And if you pat it, kind of like burping a baby, that encourages the spore production. And up here we go. That's the reaction we want. It's sending its spores out into the atmosphere.
Wow.
Some of those seeds will actually take root, and you can see some young plants growing along the river valley. So we're very encouraged by how this species is progressing.
It's beautiful.
So we thank you for sharing your energy.
Life thrives here at Pandora.
Right, it does. Ewa be with you. Well,
so guys, as you guys can see, the storytelling continues right up until the plants. The plants are a big part of Pandora. James Cameron's Avatar, the whole story is about living one with nature and how man should take care of nature because of that decree. And so you do have a lot of native plant species to Pandora here. Those, for those of you who saw the movie, so this is actually their bioluminescent plants, which for those of you who don't remember, means they glow in the dark at night. So these plants actually will do some pretty cool things at the nighttime, and hopefully we can show you guys what they'll look like when we visit later on this evening. Turn it, there you go. You guys can see some of the Navi guests with their ears. But speaking of plant species, there's just so many things that you guys can see that are just so, I guess, really wanting to put you in the story of Pandora. This lush greenery, and yes, this is all real. For those Disney people out there who don't think this stuff is real, touch, but be careful. But Disney has assured me that all these plants are very much real. And so you can see just the level of detail that each of these things, detail that Disney actually spared no expense in partnership with, of course, James Cameron, to be able to turn or bring Pandora to life. And so we're walking just straight through the land now. And I do want to turn the camera here because I want to bring you the cinematic moment, okay? Because you won't notice Pandora until, of course, the landmark of this land, which is, of course, the floating mountains, the floating rocks, the Valley of Moara. Look at this, guys. Look at that. That is amazing. And so you can see they very much are floating up right there. It's an amazing sight. And again, we're going to get up close to them in just a second, but the level of detail all around you You can see even the moss on this log, the dirt and more of the plants there. It's incredible. It totally thrives you and puts you into this world of Pandora. So, look at even some of the media is getting involved.
Ya, básicamente la primera sería
All right, guys. So yeah, we're just continuing to walk. And so I guess the story of Pandora is a unique one in the sense that this land is coming out of the company that actually founded this place, or found this place, or discovered this place, the Alpha Centauri Expedition Company. And so that same company from the movie has decided to go in and open up Pandora to us real life folk to explore it in its full. And so you see just some of this detail, some of the things that are a part of that story. And it's just so cool, it's so unique in every sense of the word. So with that, we approach our first attraction here in Pandora, which is the Navi River Journey. The Navi River Journey is basically a jungle cruise on bioluminescent drugs, I suppose. Bioluminescence. I will have the opportunity to go and visit and shoot some on-ride footage of that attraction later on today. But I'm sure you guys have seen some footage online from the annual pass holder and cast member previews that have been posted, and it's quite spectacular. So we're getting up close now to just some of the incredible detail of this floating mountain range, these floating rocks. These waterfalls coming down, and yes, that's real water, guys. You can look straight up. It is amazing. We move deeper into the land now. There's a bridge there. I should mention, I guess, the architecture, if you want to talk about the style of Pandora too. You know, the Navi, the people who live and reside in Pandora, or the blue people or the blue androids, or avatars, I should say, that live here are very native, and so you have just lots of things that just come from nature, just natural elements that come together to bring together a civilization. Albeit this civilization takes place way into the future. It's funny that we reverted back into this state to be able to create have the Navi create this civilization. So I'm going to pan up again because now we're underneath floating mountain range here in Pandora. Look at that, guys. You're standing right above it. I mean, I can't tell you how awe-inspiring this is. It's like nothing you've ever seen. And that's the way James Cameron wanted it in his movies, and that's what he got here. Pandora partnering with, again, the great folks at Walt Disney Imagineering. They did just a fantastic job at taking James Cameron's vision and turning it into reality for us. And so we come up to our second attraction here in Pandora. That's the Avatar Flight of Passage attraction. As you guys can see, it's what's called a link chair, but basically the whole attraction is that you guys get to ride a Banshee. Be connected to an avatar and ride a Banshee. And I have been on the attraction already. It is so amazing. It feels like you really are on a Banshee, and there's a saying on the attraction that says, it feels like it because you are. And it's such an amazing experience. I really don't want to spoil it for you guys. It's something I absolutely, it requires you to come and see yourself, because it's unlike any Disney attraction that I've ever been on, that's for sure. And it's super, super cool. That's all I can say. So yeah, we're making our way deeper into the land now. It's actually quite small. 12 acres to be exact. To put it in comparison, the well, I guess Cars Land is 14 acres at Disney California Adventure Park. So just slightly smaller, but you can see that detail. I mean, this is a stroller parking area, but you guys can see just how like real this is, I suppose. Feels like all of this, you know, like any Disney attraction or any Disney story and its theme parks, it needs to have that attention to detail. And Joe Rohde, the chief Imagineer in charge of helping produce this land with his team, spared no expense to be able to do this. And so this is what we get, guys. A beautiful stroller parking area, and of course the entire Pandora World of Avatar land. One of the shops, that's Wind Traders. We'll briefly go in here, I guess, I suppose. So there you guys go. It's like any other merch shop, but this time you have Pandora merchandise. So you have, but again, going with the native feel of Pandora, you do have some of the souvenirs like these build your own necklaces with some natural quote-unquote elements. Pretty cool too. So we continue our tours now, which is pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna head back out, guys.
Welcome, Kate.
Even the cast members very much into the story, guys. And so I'm going to bring you into what is pretty much the back of the land, and that is Satu'li Canteen, which is one of the self-service locations here. So you can see some of the menus there. You can see it's pretty healthy, right? Chicken, fish, tofu, bao buns, and of course chocolate cake. The most healthy dessert you can possibly have, right? We're going to take a quick peek inside of there. The restaurant looks like, which is now open for business for some of the, for all the media, actually, on this preview day. So I'm going to sneak past everybody real quick and take a quick look at what's going on. You guys can see here, we're going to zoom past the land. While we're getting through, we'll take a quick overview of kind of what the foods are and things. Like inside the night. That's good. Thank you, dear. Again, the attention and level of detail inside of this place is quite incredible. So I hope all of that really looks appetizing, especially, I have to point out the cheeseburger steamed pods. There you go. I hit with a lot of people. There's the chicken. Yes, money shot. Got some of the food here, Pandora. Thank you. And we are back outside, everyone. And so that is basically Pandora in a nutshell, guys. It's quite the experience to come and visit and to see what Disney has done to expand Disney's Animal Kingdom into including a franchise that technically was not part of the Disney family at all. Similar to what they did with Star Tours and George Lucas and Lucasfilm, they used an existing popular franchise and decided to go ahead and create a land out of it because they found it convincing and knew that their guests would enjoy it very much. And so what we get is Pandora. What we get after about 3 years of construction here turns out to be one of Disney's most ambitious and most entertaining and immersive experiences in all their theme parks and resorts. So I'm going to leave you guys with this last shot here of the Valley of Moara and of course the mountains. I hope to see you guys here at Pandora soon. If not, we'll have a lot more on Pandora and the rest of what's included here at the land on Disney Examiner social media, as well as the site. So be sure to visit us on DisneyExaminer.com, as well as social media at Disney Examiner on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, Instagram stories, Snapchat, and you'll be seeing a lot more pictures and videos from our visit today soon. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and goodbye from Pandora.